Hey guys, welcome to day 13 of PODMAS for the Autism Mommy podcast. This is your girl, Steffi Kiss. Happy Monday. And if this is your first time tuning in, PODMAS is where I will be releasing mini episodes leading up until Christmas, where I am gifting you sneak peeks of topics that you could expect to hear on the Autism Mommy podcast, a new podcast that is scheduled to release on Mommy Monday, December 27th. Before we get into today's topic, which is one that's near and dear to my heart, I just want to remind you to rate, review, and subscribe. Rate 5 stars, okay? This is a 5-star podcast. I am a 5-star bitch, okay? Make sure you rate 5 stars. Secondly, review. Leave me a review. Let me know how you're liking PODMAS, any topics that you would like me to discuss on the upcoming podcast, or any guests that you would like me to interview or bring on, that you would like to hear their point of view when it comes to being a special needs parent. Also, subscribe because you want to know when the next Autism Mommy podcast is going to drop. Yes, we know that the first 25 days of December, you're going to get a new mini episode. And after that, it'll be every Mommy Monday. But sometimes I like to shake it up, shake the table. Maybe I'll release a bonus episode on a Friday or something like that. If I do, you don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss out. You want to be up to date. And speaking on being up to date, make sure you subscribe to my mailing list. Not only do you get notifications of when new episodes are being dropped, I also share with you some resources that I talk about on the podcast. I've shared my favorite yogi on YouTube. I've also shared my favorite calming playlist on Spotify that I play for Ethan when I just need him to calm the fuck down. There's a bunch of things that I share on my mailing list, as well as upcoming merch, upcoming live shows, and things like that. You always want to be the first one to know. The link will be down in the description bar for you to sign up for sure. So now, today, we're going to get into the nitty gritty. We're going to talk about cannabis, okay? Woo! 10 years ago, this would have been such a touchy subject. And I feel like in 2021, almost 2022, people are becoming accepting to cannabis, aka weed, bud, marijuana. The legalization of not only medical, but also recreational use of marijuana in many states has helped to destigmatize the use, especially for parents. It always baffled me how accepting people were of mothers drinking a bottle of wine at the end of a long day, but God forbid they light up a blunt. Then it's like, let's call CPS. They're being bad mom alert. Like, what are we even talking about? I started smoking regularly in 2018 when I finally lived alone with Ethan. I felt like it eased my anxiety and was something I can do at home without being judged. I hid it for a long time, and I would only smoke in my bathroom, and plug-ins, candles, and incense were my best friends. I'm not really a drinker. I mean, I used to when I was like a party girl and be out every, Thursday to Sunday type shit. But after I turned around 30 and every time I drank, I got a hangover, that just was not the life for me anymore. But weed was my saving grace. I would smoke sativas or hybrids, so I'm not dead to the world. It wouldn't interfere with my mommy duties, but it would also make me more productive. I had a little routine, so you already know how I feel about routines. A little smoke sesh before making dinner or having an impromptu dance party with Ethan was always fun and productive. There are so many medical benefits to using cannabis, and first and foremost, as I mentioned, it helps reduce anxiety, which as a mom, especially as a special needs mom, is extremely helpful. And I am proud to say that I am a Canna-Mom. Does that mean that I'm zooted and high all the time? Hell fucking no. But it's nice to just have enough to slow down my ever-running mind to focus on what I need to focus on and get it done. It also allows me to have more patience. I mean, think about it. When you see the stereotypes of weed heads, they're always like mellowed out man and like chill, bro. Like you always think of someone just like, listen, it's okay. Like life is gonna be okay. And sometimes us mothers who are extremely stressed out and living with mom guilt and all these fears and dealing with meltdowns, it's good to take a toke or two or three or four to just calm the fuck down. Because when your kid is on 1,000, being chill and mellow can actually help calm them down. Remember, your energy sets the tone. So if a quick pull or two calms your nerves, the benefits can carry over to your little one. Weed also helps me tap into my creative side. I did an entire 31 days of Halloween look series high as fuck. Now, I don't know if you understand what 31 different looks like. I had a different, and I'm talking not like regular like makeup. I'm talking like body paint, face, neck, chest done. Then I had to take my own pictures. Then I had to post them on Instagram. The only thing that got me through that time, and I'm not going to hold you, was marijuana. I'm actually saving up to get my medical card now because I feel like I could use the creative boost with my podcast. Another great way to use cannabis is to incorporate it into your stretching or yoga routine. On day 1 of PODMAS, I told you how I love to do yoga just to make sure I move my body and to put it as like my daily exercise. When I started incorporating weed into my yoga routine, let me tell you, it elevated it so much. And I know they're probably thinking like, how does smoking elevate a fitness routine? Well, remember how I said that weed kind of like slows your thoughts? It also lets you become more in tune with your body. So you're thinking more about your breaths. You're focusing more about inhaling and exhaling, where you're trying to draw your breaths to, what part of your body needs oxygen. I know I sound like a yogi right now, but it's dead ass true. Like you can just focus so much on your actual body instead of having your mind run amok on, oh, I have to make this lunch for Ethan. Oh, I have to make sure that I have money for this, that, mom shit, and just everything that we think about. Cannabis, weed, bud, marijuana, whatever you call it, it can be extremely beneficial. And if it's not for you, that's fine, because everyone is different. But don't judge anyone, especially mothers who have found solace in partaking in this practice. Remember, many things can be true at the same time. You can be a good mom who smokes, tokes, drags, dabs, or takes edibles. Don't beat yourself up if you are one of those moms, and don't beat up other moms who are that type of mom. And always remember,
bitch, you doing a good job. Bitch, you doing a good job. Bitch, you doing a good job. Bitch, you doing a good job.